Okay, so how many do we have? Okay, let's get started, inshallah. Let me share the screen. Okay, in the meantime, first I'll make someone co-host. Someone else comes, I'll make Rauda co-host so she can get other people in. Okay. Um,
No, Queen, good job, Mama.
yeah. Hi.
Oh.
Good job. Sister, 现在跑去这么你不等你叫个？
Then do it 50.
Oh, I closed the mic. Okay, is the screen sharing? Okay, good. Okay, so we're going to go to the classroom.
Heike, you submitted the wrong homework. Noah and the Ark was November 26th key homework, and this one was last week, the one that I did. It was just A. But Appa, she said do 28. Yes,
Yep.
there's always a typo in the homework. If you check the recording on the YouTube, it's the one that I did
Okay, so this was the homework.
about
Very
Surah
good.
Duha.
Okay, when was Surah Duha?
And it was just A. She told us to do just A.
Okay, when he was sad. Okay, good. What one of the two purposes for the Surah Duha? To give happiness and motivation. What does the term as-sa'il mean and what does it signify? As-sa'il means one who asks. Yes, who asked. Very good. It signifies a beggar or anyone who asks for help. Yes, Sa'il is the one who asks a question. Means we signifies a beggar who asks. As-sa'il, who asks. Okay, to console and to motivate. Which okay, that was A. And Haika.
Heike did November 26th homework. So that's like, I think 2 weeks ago homework.
Okay. Yes. So what happens is that when we let me check what was posted.
Because Miss Saba made a typo in there, but if you scroll down past the assignment, You can see Heike did the same homework again.
Yeah, I think I remember because this homework, remember I
Was
said this belief spelling was wrong? Same,
yeah,
same over here. Belie. So you missed the E over here. So that was the same mistake you did last time.
yeah. If you scroll
Yeah,
down past your assignment, you could see it's the same homework that she did.
yeah, I remember she did, but where is the homework posted?
Right there at the bottom. New assignment.
December, this one?
No, the one before that.
New, that's new material spelling bee.
No, before.
Oh, below that one? Okay. Add it. Okay.
Because she
I
forgot to update the chapter name.
chapter 28.
Yeah, it's actually 29. They were supposed to do.
Okay, let me see the homework that was posted afterwards. Which one is this one? I think she posted this one. There's no submission for this homework. Your assignment,
No.
Math Excel. Okay, I think I'll delete this one because usually what I do is I post it. She's supposed to, this December 3. So what she was supposed to do is edit this homework, the same
Yeah.
homework she was supposed to edit, right? Like if she goes to edit, because we need the IR numbers, right? And then over here, it was chapter 29, you're saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you should have told us chapter 29, and you have to edit the same homework. And it was A,
A. Yeah.
section A. Okay. Right. That was the thing. So when I post something, she's supposed to not put on a new one, but just edit and then just change the chapter and the topic. So that's how it should be. Okay. So now that we know, let me just go back. We're supposed to use that one actually. Okay. Here, it's 107 we were doing in Surah Nisa. 107. So it's Surah Nisa, chapter 4, and it's 107.
Teacher, where's Aisha?
I'm sorry?
Where's Aisha?
Aisha?
Yes.
She's not here?
Where is she?
She should be coming. Yeah, we have, okay. Like, co-host. Yes. Yeah, I think she should be coming. All right. So let's start with Surah Nisa, 107. Is that right? Okay. So who's reading first?
Miss, can I read first? Rauda.
Go ahead, Rhoda.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم ولا تجادل عن الذين يجتانون أنفسهم إن الله لا يحب من كان قوانا أثيما.
Asima, mashallah, tabarakallah. Okay. So wa means and, la means not. Tujadil. Tujadil is argue. And for allazina, those who yakhtanun, deceive. Anfusahum. Anfusahum is themselves. Inna, indeed, Allah, la, not, yuhibbu, loves, man who kana is, khawanan, treacherous, asima, sinful. Read the translation.
And do not argue on behalf of those who deceive themselves. Indeed, Allah loves not one
Sorry, it's just keeping, moving. Yes?
loves not one who is a habitually sinful deceiver.
Yes. Okay, good, mashallah.
Can I read?
Yes, go ahead.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم يستخفون من الناس ولا يستخفون من الله وهو معهم إذ يبيتون ما لا يرضى من القول وكان الله بما يعملون محيطا.
MashaAllah, tabarakallah. Excellent. Okay. Yastaghfuna. Yastaghfuna, they seek to hide. When yes, comes, usually it's like seeking. Yes, alunaka, they ask, So same yes, tagh is hide. Yes, taghfuna, they seek to hide min from annas. Al is the nas is people. Wala wa is usually and, but here it makes sense, but not. Wala taghfuna, they can hide. Can they hide? Min from Allah. Wa huwa wa and huwa he. Ma'ahum. Ma'a means with. Hum is them. With them is when yubayyituna, they plot by night. Ma, what? La, not. Yarda, does he approve min of? Al-qawl. Al is the qawl are words. Wakana, wa is and kana is Allah bima of what? Ya'maluna, they do. Muhita, all encompassing. Okay, go ahead with the translation.
They conceal their evil intentions and deeds from the people, but they cannot.
Sorry. Yes.
But they cannot conceal them from Allah, and He is with them in His knowledge when they spend the night in such as He does not except of speech, and ever is Allah of what they do encompassing.
Very good, mashallah. Okay. So yes, so you can hide from each other, but you cannot hide anything from Allah, right? That's the main idea. Okay. So who's next? So Rauda has read, Rahma has read, and Haika is left, right?
So I can read. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم هل أنتم
Antum.
هؤلاء جادلتم
جادلتم
في الحياة والدزيا فمن يجادل الله عنهم يوم القيامة أما من يكون عليهم
وكيلا.
وكيلا.
تبارك الله. Okay, ها أنتم. Here you are. Tum is you. هؤلاء, those who. جادلتم. Jadaltum, argue. Jadal means to argue. Jadaltum, you argue. Anhum, for them. Fi, in al-hayat. Al is the hayat, life. Ad-dunya, al is the dunya is world. Faman, fa, man, whoever. So, but who? Yujadil, will argue with Allah. Anhum, for them, Yom means day, Al-Qiyamah of the resurrection. Or Man, which Yakunu will be alayhim over them, Waqila, their defender. Can you read the translation?
Yes, here you are with those who argue on behalf of this worldly life, but who will argue with Allah for them on the day of resurrection, of who will then be their representative?
Okay, good. So here you are, those who argue on their behalf in this worldly life, right? But who will argue with Allah on the day of resurrection when they will be raised? No one will be able to argue or represent. So, okay, we'll stop over here. We didn't have 110. 110. Stop to 109. So next. 108. 9. We read 3, right? 7. We read 7, 8, 9. Okay. So now we are at Surah Araf, chapter 17, verse number 8. Okay. How come it's only up till 18? Okay. Yes, Aisha, your turn. Aisha, are you there?
Yeah.
Assalamu alaikum.
وعليكم السلام.
Go ahead.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. قال أخرج منها مذءوما مذءوما مدحورا لمن تبعك منهم لأملأن جهنم منكم أجمعين.
MashaAllah, tabarakallah. Qala, said, قال اخرج, get out, منها, of it, مذءوما, disgraced, مدحورا, and expelled, لمن, certainly who, man is whoever, tabi'aka, taba means to follow, ka is you, tabi'aka follows you, minhum, among them, la'amla'anna, la over here is for surely, for emphasis, amla'anna, I will fill, Jahannama, hell, minkum, with you, ajma'in, all. Read the translation.
Allah said, "Depart from my paradise, reproached and expelled. Whoever follows you among them, I will surely fill hell with you altogether."
Yes. So, who's Allah speaking to right now? Do you remember? What was it about? Anyone remembers? Yes. Anyone remembers what surah in Arab we were studying? Aisha, you should remember, it's your lesson.
About the shaitan?
Yes. Saying to Shaitan, you know, that remember he said, Ana khayrun minhu, I'm better than he did not do sujood. We're still there, right? So he did not do sajda to Adam alayhi salam. And then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said that, he's expelled. So he said that he will, what will he do? He will come from the top and the bottom and he will right and left and try to send others, bring others with him to Jahannam. So here Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying that depart from the paradise, you're reproached, expelled, and whoever follows you among them, I will surely fill hell with you altogether. So those who will be following Shaitan, they will go to hell altogether. Okay, go ahead, next. Next ayah.
ويا آدم اسكن أنت وزوجك الجنة فكلا من حيث شئتما ولا تقربا هذه الشجرة فتكونا من الظالمين.
Inshallah, tabarakallah. Okay, wa and ya, o Adam, o Adam, askun. Askun, dwell, live. Anta, you. Wa zawjika, wa and zawj is wife ka, your. And your wife. Wa zawjuka and your wife. Zawjakul jannata. Al is the, Jannat is the garden. Fakula and you both eat. Min from haythu wherever. Shi'tuma you both wish. Wala but not. Taqraba approach both of you. Hazihi this ashajara the tree. Fatakuna lest you both be bin from among zalimin the wrongdoers. Did anyone admit? Why didn't anyone admit? I have three co-hosts actually. No, two co-hosts.
Sorry, I just forgot. I just admitted her.
Okay. So now we have 3 co-hosts. You know. Okay, give me 1 second. Yeah, we have to break the lesson, that's why. How many co-hosts? We have 4 co-hosts now. All right. So here, sometimes what happens that in Army 6 era. Which number was it, Aisha? Which area were you doing? 17, right? $18. Okay, go start again. Adama or Adam dwell, Askun dwell, Anta you wa zawjuka and your wife, Al Jannah, the garden, Fakula, and you both eat. Kula eat. And you both eat min from haisu wherever shi'tuma you both wish. Tuma is for 2. Kula tuma, you both wish, wa and la not, but not taqraba, approach both of you, hazihi this, al-shajara. Al is the, shajara is tree. Fatakuna, fatakuna, lest you both be min among al-zalimin. Al is the, and zalimin wrongdoers. Okay. Go ahead.
And
Yes,
O
Aisha?
dwell you and your wife in paradise, and eat from wherever you will, but do not approach this tree, lest you be among the wrongdoers.
Yes. So this is, number 19. And in Surah Araf, that Adam alayhi salam was told to live, in Jannah with his wife, but not to eat from the tree. Eat wherever you want, right? But do not approach this tree, only one tree, lest you be among the wrongdoers. Okay, go ahead next. 20. Go ahead, Aisha.
فوسوس لهما الشيطان ليبدي لهما ما وري عنهما من سوءتهما وقال ما نهاكما ربكما عن هذه الشجرة ألا أن تكونا.
Give me 1 second.
Assalamu alaikum, sister. Are we supposed to start Islamic studies?
Give me 1 second, sister. Yes, I'm going to just assign the homework. I just wanted to show you something.
Okay.
Let me just share the screen. Uh, So when we assign the homework, it's sorry, that's the Google Classroom. Yeah, so what usually I do, so when you want to do Islamic studies, you edit the same homework. For example, here we start at 18 and 19, 18, 19. Okay. So when I do save and you assign the homework, so you just click on the same homework that I assigned, right? And go to edit and then write the chapter, update just the chapter and the number of the exercise.
Okay.
Okay. So if you don't post a new homework because the ayah over here needs to be, within. So let me just check where was the ayah, was it? Okay, 19. We finished at 19. I don't know why it's, yeah. So I'm going to edit 18 to 19. And give me 1 second. I think I made a mistake. Yes, I made a mistake because I edited the previous one. It's 108 to 14 to 17. 14 to 17. This was 14 to 17. 14 to 17. This one I have to edit. Sorry, the next one. Edit. From 17, it becomes 18 and 19. Okay. 18 or is it 20? Okay. That's 20, finish 20. Okay. I just wanted to remember in Surah Nisa, Rauda, where did we end at the ayah? Do you remember? I think I didn't update that. Surah Nisa 109. 109. We finished 109. Okay. I have to add this homework. Edit. 109. The last one was 107. 8 and 9. 7, 8, 9. Okay, so I did that. Yes. Only that. Yes, sister, you can continue. I'll stop sharing.
Yeah, Assalamualaikum, sister. I still have a question. So the
Waalaikumsalam.
IXL should also be posted in the same, because I don't teach the Quran, right, sister? So I don't that's why I make another
Okay, yeah.
assignment.
IXL, they can do by themselves. Whenever you do that, you just give them 10 questions. So
Yeah.
if they can practice themselves, they don't have to post it. So just tell them that's fine. That
Yeah.
they can do take 10 questions. But when
Mhm.
you submit the homework, you go to Google Classroom, and the one I've submitted, you just do edit and because and just change the chapter that you were doing Islamic studies and the number that they have to do exercise. That's it.
Oh,
So
okay,
not
I
to post a
understand.
new one. Yeah.
So I
And
don't
the
have to post a picture or anything like that.
Oh, you can post a picture. That's not a problem. You can always do an attachment.
Okay. Okay, sister.
Yeah.
Jazakallah.
So there'll be, yes. Well, yeah, okay. Also, just one homework, not two. I'm just going to
Okay.
save it. You can continue, inshallah, sister.
Okay, inshallah. Assalamu alaikum, everyone. So I'm just going to be sharing my screen for the book. So yes, last week we did the Surah Ad-Duha, right? Today we will be doing next chapter. So that was we went a little bit ahead. It was, I think, 32. Yeah, so this is the next chapter. We have to do prophethood. Okay, so let me just open it again. Okay, can Rauda read, please?
Okay. After Prophet Nuh alayhi salam, Allah blessed the descendants of Nuh alayhi salam who spread over the earth, and one community from them was Ad. These were ancient Arab people who were very well known throughout Arabia for their glory and greatness. According to the Quran, the people of Ad lived mainly in the Ahqaf region, which is situated to the southwest of Empty Quarter, between Hijaz, Yemen, and Yamama. It was from there that the people of Ad spread to the western coast of Yemen and established themselves in Oman, Hadramawal, and Iraq.
Yes, okay, good. Haika, Maiman, can you read? Ad was a strong nation.
Ad was a strong nation. They came immediately after the Prophet Nuh alayhi salam. They were huge and very strong. They conquered everyone, but no one was able to conquer them. They did not fear anyone, but everyone is afraid of them. Allah blessed the Ad with everything. The sheep and camels filled the valleys of the hills. The horses filled the streets of the cities. The land of Ad was a fertile land. It was full of gardens and springs.
Okay, good. Okay, Sayyida Naila, can you read the Ad's ungratefulness to Allah? Yes. Yes, Sayyida Naila, can you read? I can't hear you. Are you guys unmuted? Okay, Rahma, can you read?
Yes.
The ad's ungratefulness to Allah.
The Ad's ungratefulness to Allah. But the Ad were not grateful to Allah for all these blessings. They forgot about the
Incident
of the great flood, which they had heard about from their fathers, although they still saw its traces
Mm-hmm.
in the land. They forgot why Allah had sent the flood as a punishment for the disbelievers.
Yes, good. Okay, Saida Umayma, can you read? Umayba, Naila, can you please unmute? Okay, I don't know, maybe there's something wrong. And
I'm not here today, sister.
oh, they're not here. Sorry, sister, I didn't realize. Okay, Rauda, can you read again?
Okay.
Rauda? Yes.
Yeah. From the poor and the weak.
No, the idol worship.
Okay. Idol worship. The Ad began to worship idols instead of Allah, just as the people of Nuh alayhi salam have done before them. They carved idols out of stones with their hands and then prostrated themselves before them and worshipped them. They offered sacrifices to them. They did not believe in the life after death. They were tyrants and oppressed people. They did not fear any punishment for the wrong they were doing. The powerful and the rich among them wronged the weak and the poor. The poor and the weak were terrified of their evil. They fled from their wickedness. Their strength was a curse for them and for others. People who do not always fear Allah and do not believe in the life after death always have such a terrible end.
Mm-hmm. Okay, Jazakallah. So Haika, can you read the castles of Ad?
The Oz competed with the others in building high castles and spacious dwellings. They wasted their wealth on mud and stones. Whenever they came across an empty space or some high ground, they built a fortress on it. They built houses as if they were going to live forests forever and never die. They did nothing else. They ate, drank, and amused themselves. They were content with the life on this world.
Mm-hmm. Okay, Rahma, can you read Hud alayhi salam, the messenger of Allah?
It was in this extremely bad
Situation
situation that Allah raised among them his messenger
Hud alayhi salam.
Hud alayhi salam, who started calling them to Allah the Almighty. He asked them to worship Allah alone and to stop being cruel to the weak amongst them. But the Ad did not listen to him. They rejected his call and showed pride and
Arrogance.
arrogance.
Okay, a little bit more. Can you read Haika?
Sure. Hud salam said to them, "My people, worship Allah. There is no other God or you than He. Do you not fear Allah?" The leaders of his people who did not believe him said, "We see you in the foolishness, and we think you're the ones of liars." He said, "My people, there is no foolishness in me, but I am a messenger from the Lord of the worlds. I bring you to the messages of my Lord. I am sincere and trustworthy advisor to you. Remember the benefits of Allah that you must prosper." They said, "Come, cause to us that which you have threatened us if you are one of the truthful."
Good. Jazakallah. Okay. Next, can you read Rauda? Hud alayhi salam said.
The punishment. Oh no. Okay. Hud
It's still
said, punishment and wrath have been. Hello.
Yes. Yes. Good. Yes. Okay.
Hud said, punishment and wrath have already befallen you from your Lord. Wait, I am waiting with you. My people, I do not ask you for recompense. My recompense is only from the one who created me. Do you not understand? My people, ask your Lord for forgiveness and then turn to him. He will send upon you pouring rain and add strength to your strength. Do not turn your back as sinners. They said, Hud, you have not brought us any sign. We are not going to leave our gods and on your word. Nor are we believers in you. We only say some of our gods have possessed you with evil.
Okay. Good. Rahma, can you read? Hud alayhi salam replied.
Hud alayhi salam replied, indeed, I call upon Allah to witness yourselves that I am free from whatever you
Associate
with Allah. So plot against me altogether, then do not give me
respite.
Indeed, I trust in Allah, my Lord and your Lord. There is no moving creature whose
Forelock
he does not hold. Indeed, my Lord is on the straight path. If you turn away, then I have brought you that with which I was sent to you. My Lord will create a people other than you, and you will not harm him at all. Indeed, my Lord has watched over all things. I fear for you the punishment of an awful day.
Good. Okay. Haiga, can you read the punishment? Yes, Haiga.
One day they saw a huge black cloud coming towards them. They were happy. They cried out joyfully, "Here is a rain cloud!" Another rain cloud. A rain cloud. But Hud alayhi salam understood that the punishment had come. He told them, "This is not a cloud of mercy. It is a wind with painful punishment."
Yes, a little bit more.
So it was. It was a terrible, fierce wind that blew. The like of it people had never seen before. This wind uprooted the streets and destroyed the houses. I cannot read more. You have to scroll down.
Oh, okay, sorry.
It carried up animals and flung them far away. They saw the camels and men and the wind accusing to fly about. When they saw this, they returned to their houses. The wind followed up them and destroyed them all. The wind continued to be a punishment along them for 7 days and 8 nights in a row.
Jazakallah khairan. Rauda, can you read the rest? It destroyed.
It destroyed everything in its path, driving the people from their houses and uprooted them as if they were roots of hollow palm trees torn up. The desert sands blew into the air and blocked out everything. No one could see anything. Terror filled people's hearts. They began to pray and begged for help. Once arrogant people were now dead bodies scattered everywhere. Their grand houses were now in ruins. Allah saved Hud alayhi salam and his followers for their belief, and destroyed the arrogant among the Ad people for their disbelief.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So these are the questions. So are these statements true or false? Number 1, the people of Hud were Muslims.
False.
False, right? They were not. They were disbelievers, right? Okay. Number 2, the cloud that Ad saw was a cloud of mercy. Yes, anyone? Haika? Rahma?
False.
False. Yeah. So, what was the cloud actually called? What they saw?
Cloud of terror.
Cloud of terror, right? Okay. So it was in this paragraph, I think. Okay, we'll find out which paragraph it was. Okay. So the wind destroyed houses and uprooted trees. Number 3. What do you think, Rahma? Number 3 is the wind destroyed houses and uprooted trees. That is true, right? Is that true? Does everyone agree?
True.
True, right? It says here, it destroyed everything in its path, driving people from their houses and uprooted them with the roots of hollow palm trees torn up. Okay, so that is true. And then number 4 is the Ad were destroyed for their disbelief. Is that true?
True.
Yes. Okay. B is complete the sentences, fill in the blanks. So number 1 is the people of Ad were known for their blank and blank. What were they known for?
Disbelieving
And
being rich.
mm-hmm.
For their wealth and something.
Wealth and
power.
yeah, they were well known throughout Arabia for their glory and greatness. Okay, these are the 2. Okay, is that okay? So we're gonna write that in the blank. Then number 2 is the Ad lived immediately after Prophet
Noah
alayhi salam. Yes, good. Number 3 is Prophet blank
Hud.
was sent to the people of Ad. Who was the prophet? Hud alayhi salam. Good. Number 4 is the Ad competed with each other in building blank and blank. What did they build? Houses?
In the town.
So they were competing in building castles, and spacious dwellings. Okay, these are the 2 like the high castles, right? Building high castles and spacious dwellings.
Prophets do not crave
blank, or blank. So
glory, wealth, and something.
Yes, so he asked them to worship Allah, but they rejected his call, right? So Allah blessed the Ad with everything. The sheep, camel filled, their horses filled with streets on their horses filled the streets of their cities. The land was a fertile land. It was full of gardens and springs, right? So, okay, so, but they were ungrateful for Allah's blessings. Okay, and they worshipped idols, they carved idols, and they were powerful and rich among the wrong, the weak, and the poor. So, who it was? Alayhi salam was in completely. So the thing is, the prophets, they don't crave wealth, right? They don't crave, building high castles and spacious dwellings, right? They don't crave any of those, right? The prophets who came to call them to Allah, right? Okay, so you can write that. Okay, so they do not crave wealth, they do not crave honor or position. Okay, these three. Okay, is that clear? Okay, number 6. Allah imposed a drought on the Ad for blank years. How many years?
Wasn't it 10 or
The punishment came.
3 years.
Yeah, so filled the heart is destroyed, yeah. So I said 3 years, right? Allah, yeah, for 3 years. Okay, and then answer the following question. Where did the people of Ad live? Number 1, Haika, anyone?
Yemen.
Where does it live? Which area were they living in? It says in the beginning of
Yemen.
Yemen, right? These were ancient Arab people, okay, who were living in between Yemen and Yamana, these two areas. Number 2 is, what type of people were the Ad? How were they described?
greedy?
Greedy, and they were arrogant, and they had pride, right? These three were the type of people, okay? And then number 3 is, what injustice did the people of Ad indulge in? What were they doing to the poor?
Idols?
Yeah, like, but what they were worshipping idols, but what else did they do with that? Like, how they were with the poor people? Were they nice to them?
No, they were
No,
rude.
rude. They would, be very and they would cruel to them, right? Cruel to the weak, okay, and the poor. Okay, and then 4 is, write in your own word the reply the people of Ad gave to the Prophet Hud alayhi salam when he invited them to Islam. So, can you describe what they said as in reply when Prophet Hud alayhi salam was telling them about to come to Allah? What did they say in reply?
No, you are wrong. You haven't showed us any sign.
Yeah, so they rejected, right? And they said yeah, and then Hud alayhi salam said all this, right, about my people. There is no foolishness in me, but I'm a messenger of Allah with the words, right? And he told them again and again. And then one day, and I followed only a few. They followed, but most of them were stubborn and arrogant. The time for punishment to descend on the people of Hud had arrived when the rain clouds had appeared, right? Rainy black clouds. That was when the time of punishment had begun. Okay. So they rejected his his call to when he was telling them to believe in one Allah. Okay. Okay, that's also, inshallah, you can write in your own words. I will assign the questions. Page 182 and page 183. So I'm just gonna be sharing it in the Google Classroom. Okay, so I have assigned it, so you can check, inshallah. It's posted. Now I will be sharing the screen for IXL. So yesterday, last week we had to, I told you to do 10 questions. Were you guys able to do them on your own? Yes, Haika, and yeah, so I think it was choose
I
numbers.
didn't do it because I already knew like the concept.
Okay. Okay, so let's start the ones that we haven't done yet, which was division. So 6. Okay, Columbia County needs 450 pieces of pipe to repair some water lines. If each box contains 6 pieces of pipe, how many boxes should the county buy? So can you do what do we have to do? So their total pieces are 40 pieces, right, of pipes. And we need to we have, if you know that each box contains, so per box contains 6. Okay, so how many boxes should the county buy? So okay, if there's 40, 50 and we need to divide it by 6, we need to find how much boxes the county has to buy, right? So can you do the division? 450 divided by 6, what is, let's do the first two numbers, first two digits. So 6 times what gives us 45? Haika? Anyone? Rauda? 6 times what gives us 45?
6 times 7 gives us 42. So
That's a closest, right? Because then 6 times 8 gives us 48, which is greater than 45, and we can't use a number that's greater than what we have, right? We need to use the closest, or it has to be less, right? Or it has to be equal to that number, or has to be the closest, right? But
the
less.
answer is 75.
Yeah, so it's gonna be 75, right? You're saying is because 6 times 5 is 30. Okay. Okay, so 75. Good. Okay, this question, a school wants to buy 315 cookies for a party. If the cookies come in boxes of 5, how many boxes of cookies should the school?
3.
So 315 divided by 5 is
6. No,
6.
wait. 63. Wait, don't check it yet though.
You're right, because okay,
Yeah,
6 times
63.
yeah. Okay.
Okay,
Next question.
someone else's turn now.
The school has a 7.92 to spend on markers. Each package of markers costs $8. How many packages of markers can the school buy? Can you tell me the answer? Anyone?
Someone else's turn this time. So, how about Haika or Rahma?
Rahma, can you do division? 792.
I don't know division yet.
Okay. Okay, then I will do your level so later. So first, anyone? Haika, or can you do it? 8 times what gives us 79?
Haika.
I can't annotate.
Sorry?
I can't annotate.
You don't have to annotate, you can tell me. 8 times what gives us 792? So let's do the first two numbers. So you know 8 times 6
But let me
is...
do it. I need on paper.
Okay.
Is it Is it 99?
Yes, so 99 is, let's see. So I would use 9, 2. So 9 minus 2 is 6, right? 6 times, no, sorry, 7. And then, yes, so 72 again. So that means 9. Yes, good. Okay. This question, the Bowen Cleaning Company needs to buy 666 rolls of paper towels. If each package has 3 rolls, how many packages should the company buy? Okay, this last
Isn't
question,
it
then I will
222?
assign. Yes. How much?
222.
Good. So you understand. So the rest questions I will be assigning the IXL activity to you on okay, so the assignment is posted. So you can check inshallah, and you have to do the 10 questions for what we already did. Okay. Now we will be doing brain pop. Oh no, before I do brain pop, I have to do a little bit of the grade 2 IXL. So let me just open that. Okay, Rauda, Rahma, can you do this? Can you tell me what's the least to greatest order? So, I have to make this a bit. Can you see now? What's the least number and what's the greatest? Yes, Rahma?
9,
Yes. Then after 9 comes what number?
73,
Are you sure? Isn't 2020 less than 73? Isn't it supposed to go after 9? Right? Then after 20 comes 73.
20, 73, 76, and 77.
Good. Okay, let's do one more. Can you tell me which one is the less like least from all these numbers? Which is the lowest?
38,
38. Okay. What's the next?
64,
Yes. What's next?
65,
65. What's less after that?
66,
66. And then what comes after the 66?
67.
Yeah. So 66 and 67, right? This is the pattern. Good. Oh no, there was something wrong. Maybe we had the correct answer was we had to go from greatest to least. So that was the opposite. You know how we had least to greatest, then that was greatest to least. Now we have to do this one. So put these numbers in order from least to greatest. So which one comes first?
41.
Okay, next.
61.
Yes. Next.
91.
Yes.
92.
Okay. That's good, right? Good. Okay, so you understand how to do it. Now I will assign you these questions for the Google Classroom. Okay, so this is for you, Rahma, and the other students who are not grade 5. Okay. Now I will be doing the brain pop, so let me just open it, inshallah. Okay, next one. Okay.
More chips? I think we have enough junk food already. Dear Tim and Moby, can you tell me about the different types of nouns? From Chadi. Nouns name a person, place, thing, or idea. They answer the question, who or what is it? There are several different types of nouns, and many of them fit into more than one category. The word chocolate is a common noun because it's a generic or non-specific name for something. It could mean any chocolate in the world. The opposite of a common noun is a proper noun, which is a specific name of a person, place, or thing. Like Yummo chocolate, which is a specific brand of chocolate. Or Tim, which is a specific person's name. Proper nouns are almost always capitalized, which makes them easy to spot when you're reading. Listening is a bit trickier, since you can't really hear if a word is capitalized. But the context or surrounding words can give you some clues. Like if you heard me say, Bear is looking for a can of green beans. Bears don't normally hang out in supermarkets looking for canned goods. And if I had meant the big furry animal, I would have led with an article saying a bear or the bear. It's pretty clear from the context that bear is someone's name. Wait, Obi, now we have to buy that. Oh well. Potato chips. Chips made from potatoes. That's what we call a compound noun. Compound nouns are two or more words that come together to make one noun. Like grocery store or supermarket. That's an example of where the two words have been squashed into a single word. Potato chips is also a plural noun, meaning there's more than one of something. Potato chip is a singular noun, since it's a single potato chip. Most nouns can be made plural by adding an S. Potato chip, potato chips. Then you've got collective nouns, which name a group of people or things, like a bunch of grapes or a pack of pretzels. Collective nouns are singular, so you'd say the bunch of grapes is delicious, not the bunch of grapes are delicious. All this talk about snacks is making me hungry. Hunger is an abstract noun because it names something that you can't perceive with your five senses. If it's a noun, but you can't see it, hear it, smell it, taste it, or touch it, then it's an abstract noun. It's more of an idea, like love or fear or bravery. The opposite of an abstract noun is a concrete noun. Concrete nouns name things you can sense, like floor or bag or mess. Or to get a bit more specific, pile of crumbs and troublemaker. Using more specific nouns can strengthen your language because it gives a clearer picture of what you're talking about. Moby, why did you do that? Come back here.
Attention, clean up in aisle 5. Clean up in aisle 6.
Uh-oh.
Oh, clean up in aisles 7 through 12.
I can't take him anywhere.
Okay, so what does a noun name? Okay,
C.
good. Okay, number 2, in the phrase Jack and Jill went up the hill to fetch the pail of water, what are the nouns? Yes. In order, can anyone tell me? Okay, good. And then in the phrase Jack and Jill went to the hill to fetch a pail of water, how can you tell the common nouns from the proper nouns? Yes, anyone?
Proper nouns are capitalized. B.
Okay, how is a concrete noun different from an abstract noun? Yes, they explained it.
A.
Yeah, A. So abstract defines ideas, right?
It's A.
Yeah, good. Okay, number 5 is what is an example of a concrete noun?
C.
Good. What is an example of abstract noun? Yes,
Intelligence. B.
good. What do all compound nouns have in common?
Haika. Your turn.
Yes, Haika. What do all
A.
compound common? Good. Which is an example of a compound noun?
Haika.
D.
Good. Okay, 9. What are nouns usually pluralized? How are nouns usually pluralized?
C.
Good. And then Tim and Mobby are both.
Rahma, would you like to try, or is it okay if Haika goes?
Rahma, what do you think? Is Tim and Mobby for both? Which kind of nouns? Their names, right?
Proper noun.
Good. Very good. Okay, you guys got 100%. Very good. Okay, inshallah. So we can end the class today? Or do you need me? Okay.
Okay.
So good. You guys can try the Excel activity. Inshallah, turn questions for the homework, okay?
Okay.
Okay. Assalamu alaikum. Rahmatullah.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.